And Kevin Millington is joining me today. Kevin Millington is the first vice president of the Empire State Aeroscience Museum, and he is here to tell us what's going on up in Glenville at the Schenectady Airport.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Well, we have plenty. It's a very active summer there. And
you have classes and you have
we
exhibits.
Do.
And
yes, and in August, the week of August 18th, we'll be having our week-long aviation camp, a STEM program.
Isn't that great for kids?
Yeah.
Well, kids, I assume they're, how old?
From 8 to 16.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Three age groups.
Yeah.
But before that, on the July 27th, on Saturday, we'll be celebrating our 35th anniversary of the museum.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You know,
Thanks.
I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like just like yesterday that you started up, but it's like you have grown and grown. And the amazing thing is you're all volunteers.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
What an
very
amazing,
dedicated volunteers.
Yeah, dedicated.
So we hope to have a pretty full day. We'll be having, tours of showing off our 4 new aircraft that we have, old aircraft that we just acquired.
And what happened with the the Concorde?
The Concorde is the largest.
Not the big Concorde, but the modified.
It's the largest model airplane in the world. It's a half scale.
Came out from New York City.
Yes, it did from Long Island.
Yeah.
And we're repainting it right now. It's in 12 pieces. It's 25,000.
It's a 3/4 size, right?
A half scale. So
half scale.
100 feet long. It's 25,000 pounds. And our goal is to mount it on a pylon right in front of the museum. So
because we have a photo of the plane that was shown there. I guess they showed it.
Yeah.
But are they bringing it up now? But it's going to go there anyway. Well, no, that's another plane. What plane is that?
That's a Northrop F-5 fighter we have. And notable about that plane, not only is it very sleek, obviously, and high
looks like
performance,
a stealth.
but it was in the movie Top Gun. If you
that was the one
that
that was in Top Gun,
yeah,
and I sat in that one.
You did. I think we opened it up for you.
Yeah, you opened it up for me.
Yeah.
I was able to sit in that plane. Yeah. And they have a lot of planes, and then one of the photos I think I brought up was the one with the Akagi, with the Tora.
The movie Tora.
And I was just on TCM just recently.
It was, yes. And then,
this is what I was mentioning. That's where the Concorde is going to go, right?
Yes, we'll replace that small little home built there.
Yeah.
But on the 27th, we'll have a full day of tours and music and food.
And that's in July?
July 27th on a Saturday. We'll do a special presentation on, I think, as Tyler had mentioned, the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing.
Yeah, the lunar landing.
Is coming up.
Yeah,
and we have a lunar.
You don't have a space
we
shuttle
do.
there.
Well, we have a lunar rover there.
Oh, you have
in the space room.
Yeah.
That's the Battaglia space room.
Yeah,
So we'll be doing that. And then a special part of the day will be at Scotia Cinema at 3:30.
This is on the 27th?
On the 27th and on Sunday the 28th.
Okay, what's going on there?
We'll be have a special showing of a famous World War II aviation documentary, Return to Hardwick.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that.
It chronicles the most famous U.S. Air Force.
Hardwick is England, right?
Yeah. In World War II, England was like one continuous airfield, I think, between the Army Air Force and the Royal Air Force.
Yeah.
But the 93rd Bomb Group flew from there, and they were the most decorated unit in the European theater. And so 75 years later, returning to that community, and we'll be fortunate to have the director, Michael Sellers, will be there to discuss the film.
Oh, and that's going to be at Scotia Cinema?
Yes, on both Saturday and Sunday, 3:30.
So, and how do they get tickets to that? They just show up and buy a ticket? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, this is important, I think, for anyone interested in air history, aerosciences. It's such, when you see these documentaries, you realize what people went through, especially during that time.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And the fact that we've come so far in aviation now. The stealth planes, and the invisible planes.
The stealth bombers.
Yeah, and whether they're still, they're up there. But we have one of the things that you'll find at going to the museum is that they cover the North Pole. You cover.
We do, yes. We have one of our anchor exhibits there is on our neighbors at the airport, Stratton Air Base, the 109th Airlift Wing, which of course flies that very unique heavy airlift missions to, right now the planes are in Greenland and then in Operation Deep Freeze to Antarctica in our summer season.
Amazing, and it's such a jewel. And you've got the biplanes too. You just redid one of the biplanes, I think, that recently. Yeah, the French one, I think it was.
I think, oh yes, the Newport 17, good one.
How's
yeah,
that? How's that?
Yeah,
How's that for memory?
1916 French Newport 17.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. See, I remember. See, I
You do,
pay
you have
attention.
a good aviation knowledge, Ann.
But I love going to the museum, and one of the things is that when you go there, you're going to go walk out onto an airstrip, so to speak.
Yes.
Because the planes are out
Yes.
there for you to look at. You even have a Russian make, don't you? Or?
You know what? We just got a fourth Russian aircraft. We have
Wow.
3 Russian MiG fighters from the 50s to the 70s, and last week we got a Russian Yak-11 trainer, which is kind of a propeller-driven 2-seat trainer. It's pretty unusual part of addition to our air park. So
amazing.
Yeah, good collection.
So it's great for kids to kind of see these planes up close. You know, I mean,
Yes.
you see them in movies and you
Sure.
see them, you know, here and there, and maybe they took a ride in a plane. But to kind of get out there and look at them and see
Yes,
them,
and open up a few of them that we can.
and you open up
so.
a few that you can see. What is the oldest plane that you have there?
The oldest plane we have is a 1910 Curtiss Pusher.
Okay, and that would
That
be a
was-
biplane.
Yes,
Yeah.
it had very little shape, just really an engine, I think, a huge wing, and Glenn Curtiss.
Is that the one they pulled? And
No, it was built by Glenn Curtiss, one of the most greatest aviators
Yeah,
in history.
right.
He lived in Hammondsport, and he built motorcycles. So you see a lot of, looks like motorcycle, the landing gear is like
Oh,
a
okay.
motorcycle. And our oldest exhibit is an 1898 Chinook glider. Designed
The
by
Chinooks?
Octave Chinook, yeah, in
yeah,
1898.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
pretty.
That was the Chinook flyers were the ones were World War II.
yeah,
the Chinook?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a great collection.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, it's an amazing place to visit, and I just suggest that you take the kids, take your family, go out there, spend the day, enjoy the wonderful, and it's right on Route 50. Just take Rudy Chase Drive right off Route 50, and it'll take you right there. Plenty of parking, and you'll be able to take a walk through history when you start walking.
A lot of
through those
interactive exhibits,
Yeah.
you know, so hands-on. So
Yeah,
it's
I like. And you do still doing your fly-ins?
we do, yes. Every month we're doing. July 20th will be our next one. We have a breakfast and our fly-in breakfast.
Yeah,
We-
that's
we
really.
always-
It's a little bit of a fundraiser, but it's a fundraiser
Yeah, it's a fun one.
too.
We'd like to have speakers, guest speakers, and this July we'll be talking about drones.
Yeah,
Fred
oh.
Lee and one of our trustees will be.
Oh, Amazon will be there. No, I'm. Who
okay.
knows what's going on with Amazon and their drones, and whether they're going to be doing their deliveries that
delivery
way.
of their products, yes.
Exactly. Thanks so much for being here, Kevin.
thanks-
Please
thanks
say
for
hello
being
to Mr. Russo, and all the rest
I
of the
will,
great.
Peter. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a
great
pleasure being
people.
here. Thank you.
Yeah, great to see you.
You too.
Yeah, we'll see you. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about another filmmaker